What's going on, guys? Shony Bitcoin's back with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update. Smash that like. Let's get over 100 likes on this video. As you guys know, SAITO is absolutely blowing up, and that's because the community is getting stronger and gaining more traction in the market, right? SAITO is actually blowing up before every other cryptocurrency, and that there's a reason to that, you know? People are more keen to now invest in very small projects that could actually do 1000x, 100x, 1000x. And you know, the last bull market, people really weren't so much aware of that stuff until YouTubers started talking about it. Like, hey, grab these micro cap altcoins that get 1000x, and you know, you'll be rich forever, pretty much, basically. But you know, that's not always the best play, because most of these altcoins never actually do the 100x, never actually do the 1000x that everybody's hoping for. Why? Because it's such a commitment for the team, you know. A long-term project has to really have long-term visions, and it has to solve an important problem in blockchain. This is where Saito comes in, because they know, David and Richard Paris, they know that they have solved an important blockchain issue. Therefore, they're not looking at this as a 6-month or a year or 2-year period of their project. They're actually looking way down the line, and they saw how long it took for people to really understand Bitcoin and what it can actually accomplish. And they're way ahead down the road, and they're saying, hey, everybody's going to take a long time to actually understand what we're doing with Saito and what are actually the benefits and the use cases of this blockchain. And it actually only gets bigger as we go. You know, for example, anybody can build a game on Saitonetwork and connect it to the Saitonetwork, right? But what happens if one kid actually builds a game that explodes in transactions and everybody's using it all around the world? Well, then, you know, Saito hasn't really prepared for this, but these are the actualities of what can happen. One game can actually generate millions of transactions, and you know, imagine hundreds of games on Saito. This is the point of Web3, and that it's an open blockchain and that anybody can build on it. We saw the price explode with Phantom when this happened, when a bunch of people started building apps on Phantom, and you know, they had all different types of swaps, like a Uniswap. They had a Spooky Swap. You know, all of these things started to come out on Phantom, and then Phantom's price started to explode. If you guys remember, it went from like 6 cents to over $3. I'm sorry. So these are the powers. What happens when the community starts to engage with the project and starts to take it into their own hands and build something that can change the world. So just one game on Saito can generate millions of transactions, which can either blow up the price or can make many people more known about Saito, inform many people about Saito. So I guess the main point here is, guys, we want to make sure we are making this project more aware to people. It's blowing up in price without that many people actually knowing about it. That means that everybody that actually gravitates towards Saito, I think they eventually come to the conclusion that this is a better blockchain than most others. It's more transparent, it's more fair, it's less bullshit, less pump and dump bullshit, and really just stick to the fundamentals of blockchain and the problems that Bitcoin and Satoshi Nakamoto ran into, and how to fix these problems, and Vitalik Buterin, and how to fix these problems, and then make it known to the world that, hey, there is actually a different way of looking at this. Pretty much what David and Richard are trying to say is there's a different way of looking at blockchain. You guys haven't went through every single possibility to know. So if Vitalik, if you're listening to this video, you know, there's other things you should learn about Ethereum, like how can we pay miners in a different way? How can we make the money move to a different part of the blockchain? You know, these are all the things David went over and spent countless hours contemplating if it's possible or if it's not. And David eventually came to the conclusion that, hey, Saito is a better blockchain, more fair. Anytime you run into a problem, there's somewhere else you can go. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys are smashing the like. Make sure you follow my Twitter, Shony Bitcoins. Join my Saito Telegram group. The link is in the description. And I hope everybody's enjoying this pump. Have a blessed day, guys. I'll let you know more altcoins that I'm interested in soon. Subscribe.